Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've been hugely impressed with Kaoru Mitoma, Peter. He has worked extremely hard on all aspects of his game, and you're not going to find too many weaknesses about at the moment. He thrives on that left side, and he can either go inside on that right foot or stay on the left side, so he presents an immediate problem to fullbacks. And he's developing fast and extremely well.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So that's got things underway. Minamino. And big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through? There's no flag. Turns and goes back. That is good strength. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Looking for options for movement. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shifted upfield, gets into some space. Kubo, he's shifting through the gate, shapes to shoot! Goal! Japan! Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
The goal scorer for Japan after 24 minutes is number 9.
Japan take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Played out to the left flank. And he's there to get it away. And that's a throw-in.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Minamino. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Played with finesse. Oh, just skips Mitoma!
Has been indicated.
And the ball's come loose here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Bahrain don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bahrain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He shifted it to the flank. Could try cutting inside here. Strong running down that left flank. And the shot's on here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on,
The
Peter.
attendance for this match was 71,898.
Minamino. Mitoma. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than...
Chance! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Japan choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
The goal scorer for Japan. After
So that's
67
two now
minutes
without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Number 8. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bahrain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. And that has been cleared.
Bahrain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Can he latch on to this? A real chance. Great chance! Tries to get it clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Time for a change in personnel. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ito. No, that's been intercepted. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Bahrain obviously hoping to frustrate and absorb whatever would come their way, but once breached that first time, their game plan was up.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem. Our understanding is that it's going to be a 3-6-1 formation.
Well, I'd be surprised if this were to remain as defensive as it's shaping up to be, Peter. You know, even 3-5-2, and the second striker sounds much better in approach. So if this genuinely becomes an exercise in getting behind the ball, we're in for something rather unambitious and unadventurous. And I hope that's not the case.
So it's away we go then. Now he's off and running. That has not gone well.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a corner. And Endo. Now it's Minamino. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's taking no chances there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And now the hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a corner. Duan. Minamino. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Backward it goes. Toma. Showing good feet. He's had a hit! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Japan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Has a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rigged because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Minamino. Endo. And Kubo. Oh, here's a... Oh, it's come off the upright. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Ooh, can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. Endo. Minamino. Minamino. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Interesting ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kubo. Oh, lovely feeding is Kubo! He scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
The goal scorer for Japan after 78 minutes is number 20. Substitution on the field, number 19.
So, time for
Number
changes
12.
on both sides,
Coming on the
actually.
field, number
Deadlock
20.
broken, it's
Number
1-0.
9.
Oh, it was a long
Substitution
time
in
coming, but
progress.
I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. Japan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kubo gets his pass away, and he's quick to get it clear again. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field, number 8. Coming on the field is number 18. Substitutions taking place.
He's had it taken off him. Kamada. Oh, this is a very good run. Kamada!
Japan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Fiddles it through. 4 extra minutes added on. Kubo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kubo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Japan simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.